Hello wonderful people, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're absolutely welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking by. Guys, I thought I should share with you. So when I had a 9 to 5, I used to think that I'm not in control of my time. There are so many things that I've left undone that I would love to do if probably I had control of my own timing, and if I was not compelled by a 9 to 5, And I was always hit with mom's guilt, like I wasn't taking care of my children enough. I wasn't bonding with them as much as I would love to. I remember I used to also feel like I wasn't taking time out for myself to take care of myself. It was just a vicious cycle. Go to the work, come back, tired, sleep. The next day again, you pick up your bag, go to work, come back, tired, sleep. And that was how I felt then. And personally, I really do not like to do the same thing over and over again, like repeat the same thing. I don't like it. I like to do different things at different times. So somewhere along the line, I had to stop my 9 to 5 then. And I decided personally that I wasn't looking for another job. I wanted to do my own thing, start my business, and be in charge and just do my thing. And for some reason I thought I would do as much as I want to do, because now I'm in control of my time, right? So I can do whatever I want to do, state out my goals, my objective, and pursue them. So here I am now doing my own business and running my thing, and I'm thinking it's not as I thought it would be. I have 3 kids. One of them is in school and the other 2 are preschoolers. So by the time I send off the first one that is in school, by the time I send them off to school, I come back to the preschoolers, get them ready for the day, try as much as possible to teach them 1 or 2 things, because one of them will be starting school next year. So I'm trying to prepare her for school and get her ready for learning. So by the time I do like 1 hour practice with her, I teach her some stuff and all of that, it's already noon, and I start to prepare for lunch. By the time I'm done with lunch, the first one that went to school is back from school, and before I know it is evening time and I have to prepare dinner. And by the time that's the end of the day. I realize I am not achieving as much as I would love to, or as much as I thought that I would be achieving. So it got me thinking, and I was like, nah, this has to stop. It's not gonna work. So I took it upon myself to read more about time management and how I can increase my productivity as a stay-at-home mom, because I know definitely there's someone out there that is going through this same thing I'm going through, either as a stay-at-home mom or as a working mom. So I took it upon myself to read more about productivity and time management, and I found this book by James Clear, Atomic Habits. And while going through this book, I got to know what compartmentalization means, like compartmentalizing your life into things that matter to you the most. As moms, we have to compartmentalize our lives into various aspects that are important to us. So for example, for me, I compartmentalize my life into 5. There's health and wellness, there's spirituality, there's finances and business. For now, it's business. For you that you have a 9 to 5, it might be finances and career. So the 4th compartment that I see as another important aspect of my life is relationships. The 5th one is personal growth and development. These 5 things, I feel like they are very, very important to me. My spirituality is really important. My wellness and my well-being and my physical well-being is equally important. My finances and my business is another important part of me, like really, really important. And so also is my relationships. So for spirituality, for me, my 5 daily prayers is part of my spirituality. And for you, anyone out there, your spirituality might be anything. For some people, it's just simple having a meditation session, just sitting down for 10 minutes and meditating. That's spirituality for some people. And for some people, spirituality is having morning devotion. So for me, my spirituality, something that I really like, that is really important to me, that I cannot compromise, is my 5 daily salat, my askar morning and evening. If I do not complete them, I feel like I am lagging. I feel like I am not productive. So for my spirituality, those are the important aspects that I want to achieve on a daily basis. And at the end of the day, at night, I want to be able to take them off in my book. For health and wellness, you might decide you want to lose some extra pounds, reduce your weight, or start eating healthier, eat more vegetables, less carbs. So for me, I want to take exercise more seriously. I want to move my body regularly. I want to stop the sedentary life, because now I'm always at home, I'm not going anywhere. So there's a tendency for me to just live a sedentary life. So exercising is something I have taken upon myself. I try to take 10,000 steps every day. That is what I have set out for my wellness and my physical well-being. For some people, it might be they want to eat less carbs and more veggies. They want to incorporate veggies into their meals and eat healthier. For example, you might want to stop that soda drink you're always taking. You might want to cut down on sugar and reduce fizzy drinks. So for finances and business, you might want to like start saving certain amount of money every month from your salary. For me personally, because I run a business, I do not really like put a peg to my savings, but I just try as much as possible. Whenever I have extra cash, I like to drop it in my piggy bank. That's something that I do, and I just forget about it. So for you, you might want to invest in probably that land that you've always wanted to buy, or you want to invest in stocks, buy bonds, and just make sure that financially you have something that you are working towards that would ensure that that compartment of your life is also taken care of, something that you can take at the end of the month or at the end of the year. I know that, okay, for this part of my life, this is what is happening there, this is what I set out to achieve, and it has been achieved. For relationships, you might want to be more available for your children, bond more with them. Always ensure that there is a two-way communication between you and your children. That is the way you can strengthen the bond and make the relationship with your children more stronger. And if it is with your spouse, you may want to create a more healthier relationship with your spouse. Probably you take date night out, or you go out to see the movies maybe once a month, once a week, once a month, whatever works for you. So this relationship also encompasses the extended family. You want to probably call your parents every weekend and let your children speak to them, or create a video call where everybody comes together as a family, probably with your siblings, and everybody comes together and you just check up on one another. It might be that. And also keeping up with my friends. So sometimes when you're in the friendship and your friends are always checking in on you and you're not returning that friendship, it might go sour. It's important to reach out and create relationships with people that matter most in our lives. So the fifth compartment is personal growth. Personal growth can be maybe taking a course, learn a skill, learn a language, take up a swimming class. Yeah, it can be anything pretty much, and it can be taking up a hobby, something that you really want to do. That is for personal growth. So these are the 5 compartments that I have divided myself into. I like to say that as moms, it is important that we know ourselves. It is important that we compartmentalize our lives so that we can be able to live a balanced life, So I would really like to hear from you. Can you relate to any of the things that I have said? Do you also experience these things? And if there's something you want to add, to this topic, you can also leave a comment for me in the comment section. I would really, really love to read from you. That's going to be the end of this video. If you've watched the video to this point and you're not yet subscribed, kindly do so. It really helps me and it keeps me motivated. So that's going to be it from me to you guys until I see you in my next one. Bye-bye.